Hey guys, Ellie with Detailing Solutions here. In this episode of How To with Detailing Solutions, we will be showing you how to clean a vinyl or leather seat with just a magic eraser. Really quick, simple, easy. Anybody can do it at home or even in a detailing business. Or if you're a professional or just a novice, anybody can do this. Real quick video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our videos and our channel for more how-to easy content that you can do at home. So hope to see you guys soon, and Detailing Solutions signing off. Enjoy the video. Okay guys, so as promised, here's the super easy way to clean leather seats. Right here we have the all-purpose cleaner. All-purpose is really good for a lot of the interior of the vehicle. We like to use it quite a bit here at PDS. And as you can see, I'm just saturating the seat with the all-purpose, and we usually cut it 2-to-1. That is 2 parts water, 1 part solution in a spray bottle, and let it sit for a few seconds. And then once that sits, we are going to grab our magic eraser and then start to erasing. This is a great product. We use it quite a bit on interior, and I'm going to show you how easy it is. Oh, there it is. That's the magic eraser. And look at it, just straight strokes that we're using to remove dirt. Really simple process, and it broke. That's pretty common depending on what type of magic eraser you're using. But we get them in bulk from Auto Solutions. I don't know if you have one of those in your town, but we get them in bulk. And as you can see, I'm just doing straight strokes just to collect the dirt. You can see that dirt that's been sitting on there for ages. It's just coming right up off of the leather or vinyl. And you want to be sort of careful with the air-conditioned seats. These aren't air-conditioned seats, but air-conditioned seats look very similar to these. So you want to be a little bit more careful when you're saturating the seat. But these, you're pretty much good to go. And so I'm going to dip the sponge and wring it out. And that's what I'm showing you here. And you want to wring it out, and then there you go. And as you can see, there is some debris or some of the magic eraser that starts to shed, but look all that dirt that's just coming right out of the seat, getting trapped into the magic eraser. And of course you want to get up under the cut and under those the edges under there. But again, that is that debris or that magic eraser just starts to shed after a little bit of time, and that's fine. You can just vacuum that up, but the magic eraser starts to break down over time, and they're pretty inexpensive. So once it starts breaking down pretty bad, I would just suggest grabbing another one. I usually keep about 2 in my bucket per side, and the average car, this is a van we're doing, but the average car of course has a bench seat in the back and 2 bucket seats in the front. So as you can see, it just broke again, which is, again, is just pretty common with the brand of magic eraser that I'm using. And I'll see if I can put a little pop-up on the screen of the brand from a ASMR video that I did that I never published, but that I did. I can show you a little. So the screen's gonna be a little dark, but I can show you a little image if I can put that up in the screen for you. But I'm just going to spray again. I'm just taking some of the simple green that I have, and I'm spraying the armrest, and I'm going to also spray the back seat and the top headrest, and just do the same exact thing. Take my magic eraser after I wring it out and just start stroking from side to side. And you can't really see the camera angle. Again, I am really my production team. We don't have a whole camera crew and everything. So believe it or not, I have the camera, which is my phone, propped up on the driver's side headrest. So there's another piece. of that magic eraser. But again, I have the camera propped up, so it's kind of hard to see. But I wanted you guys to just get the gist of what's going on, and exactly how simple it is to clean, regardless what type of vinyl or leather seating that you have. How easy it is to just clean with the magic eraser. And each time you see my hand go back, I'm just dumping it in the bucket, and I'm sort of wringing it out. You don't want to have it saturated, that is the sponge, because it will truly break in half each time just from the weight of the water inside of the sponge. Yeah, so you want it slightly damp. And I'm just going to go ahead and get the armrest as well. And a part you're not going to be able to see, or that I'm not going to show, is I'm doing the same exact process on the rear of the seat, on behind the headrest and on the back of the seat. Especially if you have kids, they're kicking, if they're in the car seat, or they're just kicking the back of the seat, and those really get abused as well. So I'm going to do the same process, just spray some Simple Green on it, and get the magic eraser and erase. Really, really easy, guys. So I'm trying to show you here that the magic eraser leaves a little film. You can't really see it on here, but when you wipe, it leaves a slight little film, like a white film on the seat and on the panels. So typically what I like to do is I take my brush first, and I'll get in between the cracks there, and just a regular detail brush. I'm using a fan tail detail brush with a wooden handle, really inexpensive. I think they're like $2 a brush from Auto Solutions, and I'm pretty sure you can get them on Amazon. Whatever I use in my videos, I like to. I'll put a link in the description on where you can get them from on Amazon, because they pretty much ship all around the world. But as you can see, I just got in those cracks, and I'm going to take a air. Now, everyone doesn't have this with them. We just so happen to have I believe it's like a 50 gallon air compressor inside of our van. So it's a lot easier to just blow that debris and to get some of that dirt out of the cracks. But it's not necessary. If in fact you don't have that, then you can just take a rag, just go ahead and wring out a microfiber rag or microfiber towel or terry cloth, and just like I'm about to do now, and just wipe in between those cracks. Try to, and again, that film that's left behind with the magic eraser, it's really good to go ahead and wipe and get that off of there, because it can dry, especially on a dark seat. You'll be able to see the film that comes off of the magic eraser. And I'm going to go ahead and wipe some of the paneling and some of the spots that the Simple Green got on as well. Although you can't see, I'm also wiping the edges and the front portion of the seat, a part that you can't see, but that's me, of course. But a part of the seat that you can't see, and that they can't see is really important to pay attention to details, especially if you're doing this as a business. Paying attention to detail is what sets us apart. I like to tell my guys and like to preach that what sets us apart is that we like to pay attention to detail. And obviously you're not going to be able to get every single solitary thing, but it won't be for lack of trying. The goal is to literally aim for perfection when you're doing these vehicles. People are paying good money, and you want to give them a great service. So here I'm going to tilt the seat back to get in between the edge of that lip, right in between the rear of the seat, or the bottom seat, and the back of the seat. And I'm just going to go ahead, and I sprayed it with a little bit of Simple Green, and I'm going to take the magic eraser, as you can see, and going one stroke. It's always important to go in one direction with those magic erasers, again, because they shed. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my terry cloth and or my microfiber towel, and I'm just wiping that film and getting some of that extra dirt from under there and in the cracks. boy, that magic eraser loves to shed. And here I am just grabbing my air gun again and just going to spray. Relatively speaking, I would say that if in fact you're doing this as a business, investing into an air gun is vital. It makes the job a lot quicker, and you want to be effective in detailing, but you also want to be efficient, especially if you are paying someone by the hour. You want to be efficient as you can possibly be out there in the field. And of course, in the detail shops, there is air compressors that's connected inside the shop. But these are portable air compressors that you can get pretty inexpensive, right from Home Depot or your local Lowe's as well. So here I'm going to, now the seat is completely clean, I'm going to go ahead and dress the seat. We use a white cherry. At least that's the name that they use at Auto Solutions. Essentially, it's just a interior dressing that we use, and it's not really greasy is what I like about this. Some of that can leave a real greasy film. And although that looks like the same rag, it's not. I'm using a different microfiber towel to apply the white cherry, and I like to spray it directly onto the rag, because if you don't, it will get over everything. So it's probably best to just spray it right on the rag. And I'm going to grab that bottle now and go ahead and show you guys what I mean, the type of product, at least what it looks like. We use unmarked bottles, of course, but at least to get an idea what it looks like. All right, there it is, interior dressing. Now, of course, that's spelled, so I have a lot of my staff is Hispanic. They don't speak English very well, so please excuse the spelling of dressing there, but you guys get the point. So I just went outside of the rule I just told you, and I have a good reason actually. We're still doing work on the floor and the carpet and on the panels. So I just decided to go ahead and spray it, but I highly recommend, if in fact, depending on what step you're on, you just spray it right on the rag. Again, it can get all over everything, and then you'll be wiping spots of interior dressing that you didn't want to wipe. So I'm just going to go ahead and massage it in. Of course, leather is like skin, and even vinyl, which is an artificial form of leather, it has little cracks and pores in it. So the same way you rub lotion on, you don't just, sort of, now I'm going to do it correctly, right? But you don't just, slap lotion on your skin. You want to go ahead and massage it in and try to get it between those pores. And same thing with leather and with vinyl. You want to try to rub it in with some pressure. And I'm just showing that it's not greasy, and that's a good thing. But you want to go ahead and massage it into the leather, and especially into those little holes, which are breathing holes in between these leather seats here. And just wipe it all in, get it in really good, and it would leave a really nice, beautiful shine, and also protect. And with leather, it cracks over time if you don't. It's just like, again, I always use skin as a comparison. Skin, it will crack if you don't leave it moisturized. It could crack and break. Same thing with the leather here. And we're all done. So that was pretty simple. It was pretty easy. And as you can see, I'm going to do a final wipe. But as you can see, I'm going to do a before after towards the end here and show you the difference. Completely clean, finished, refurbished, very, very dirty leather seat from just kids and time and dirt and debris and everything is on the seat. And now it's completely clean with just a little simple green, some magic eraser, and a little interior dressing for touch. Thanks for watching, and see you next time on PDS. Kaboosh! Pew, 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 pew.